this month of Mama Samia and her campaign. I believe we will reach it very far.
The Director General of the Tanzania Broadcasting Corporation, TBC, Dr. Ayubu Rioba Chacha, is the chief supervisor of this exercise. He says the work has just begun.
Kampeni hii inaendelea, ni endelevu na tumeona kwa sababu si kazi ngumu kufanya.
This campaign is continuous, and as you have all seen, it is not a hard task. Recently, the president said that we lose 400,000 hectares of forest every year. It is important that we take responsibility. If we keep on cutting trees without planting new ones, we will be welcoming calamities and the other effects of climate change.
This exercise has been conducted in various regions, and Dodoma was not left behind. They have been active in this campaign by planting 220 trees in schools.
We plant trees and make a follow-up. I have already told the teacher of this school that next month we will come and look at the trees that we have planted today. In Dodoma, we have already planted trees at Mnadani Secondary School, and we have made a follow-up there. The trees are going on well. We have also planted trees at the Institute of Rural Development Planning and at our site at Vikonje, and I believe that the trees there will grow in a good condition.
The government has started the implementation of the Dambia High Dome water project through the Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, RUWASA, at a cost of 40 billion shillings that will benefit more than 100,000 citizens from 19 villages in Bulu district of Manyara region. The project includes the construction of 192 water stations, which include the village of Yaeda Chini, whereby the indigenous Hadzabe community live. Report by Joseph Bura, read by Teddy Mparanyaka.
Handing over the area where the project will be implemented to the contractor MS King's Builders, the Regional Commissioner of Manyara, Queen Sediga, asked the contractor to complete the project within the 2-year period of the contract and insisted RUWASA has to manage the planting of trees to protect the water source.
We are very grateful to the President. The 40 billion for the water project will surely help women and rest from carrying water buckets on their heads, because the government's mission is to deliver clean and safe water to every household countrywide.
This water project starts from here and goes all the way to Hudo, of which it will serve 19 villages. On behalf of King's Builders Limited, we have received the instructions and we shall complete the project in due time.
After the contractor was handed over the area for implementing the project, the citizens of Dambia pled for a consistent flow of water.
There is no water here. It is fetched from very far.
This project is needed urgently. Clean water is like a commodity here.
According to RUWASA, when these contracts are completed, they will make access to water service for the Manyara region reach 83.5% from the current 70.5%.
The Dodoma Urban District Business Council says the standard gauge railway project and the Msalato International Airport is expected to open up economic opportunities for the residents of the Dodoma region and surrounding areas in its completion. Here's a report by Hida Maine, read by Kanki Moigomole.
Members of the District Business Council Dodoma, while on a visit to various development projects implemented in Dodoma City.
Kwa kweli tumeona mambo mengi.
We have seen and learned a lot on what has been done by the government. We congratulate President Samia Suluhu Hassan.
The projects and the investments that have been done are big. This gives the opportunities to a lot of people, and we should all take advantage of the opportunities that exist. In the next 3 or 4 years, it will be easy to do business from Dodoma into other parts of using standard gauge, as well as through the airport that we have.
On the other hand, the District Commissioner of Dodoma District, Jabir Shekimweri, gave his address to their delegates.
I'm calling on all the private sectors to cooperate with us, especially in grabbing the opportunities ahead.
The World Food Programme, WFP, has signed an agreement with the University of Dar es Salaam through the business school to conduct a survey in the area of strengthening food systems and nutrition through 11 projects implemented by WFP in 9 regions of Tanzania mainland and Zanzibar. Rema Sebabiri reports.
While signing the agreement in Dar es Salaam, the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Dar es Salaam, Professor William Anangisye, said that through the agreement, the university will be responsible to conduct research in the areas of employment and access to food, as well as classifying how the projects can benefit the community in which the projects are implemented.
The University of Dar es Salaam is for Tanzanians. Even the researches that are done are for the best interest of all Tanzanians in urban and rural areas.
They want us, an eye from another institution, to look at what they're doing and to give them a report on the progress that they are making, especially the impact that they leave to the community. In areas related to food supply, in areas related to value chain, in areas related to employability.
On the other hand, the representative from the WFP, Mudathir Abubakar, said that WFP has been developing various projects aimed at bringing about economic change, including strengthening the value chain of agricultural projects, where the college will have the responsibility of aligning the areas that need more work to be done.
This agreement will cover all assessments that are related to empowering the smallholder farmers and the women and the youth in ensuring that they're empowered economically, and also we're improving smallholder farmers' agricultural practices by reducing losses, improving production, and making sure that we are observing the good agricultural practices.
Among the 9 regions benefit from WFP project are Kigoma, Dodoma, Shinyanga, Simiyu, Arusha, Manyara, and Tabora. Reporting from Dar es Salaam, Rehema Sebabili, TBC News.
Azania Bank has signed an agreement with the Tanzania Investment Center, TIC, to work together to improve and provide services to investors interested in investing in the country. Signing the agreement in Dar es Salaam, TIC Director Gilead Terry stated that the collaboration will involve improving its one-stop electronic investor facilitation window and improving investment services through the bank system and experts.
Working together to improve our service delivery, our systems, as well as our one-stop electronic investment window. These are areas of which the bank is renowned for, to have a lot of expertise, a lot of progress made, and we hope by tapping into this kind of collaboration and this kind of cooperation, we will also help to elevate our services to the investors that we do serve.
On the other hand, the Director of Legal Services at Azania Bank says they are committed to further cooperation to the next level of the promotion of investment in Tanzania.
We really appreciate, and we promised TIC that we will try our best to do whatever that has been agreed in this MOU so that we can achieve the aim of promoting investment in Tanzania.
The Executive Director of the Pink Foundation, Brigitta Tarimo, urged women to participate in various entrepreneurial activities as part of promoting the economy of the community and the nation. She was opening the ceremony of the Pink Foundation, which went hand in hand with the training for young entrepreneurs.
Pink Foundation has been a dream work, because we as the lecturers from University of Dar es Salaam Business School and entrepreneurs, we have both the practical knowledge and theories. So we saw the gap that women need both the practical skills and also theories. So we are like, why We join hands and help these ladies to be able to manage their businesses and to be able to raise their families. As you know, when you help a woman, you help the whole society.
On the other hand, the spokesperson of the Pink Foundation explained the strategies and vision of the institution, especially in reaching many Tanzanian women in matters related to entrepreneurship.
Most Tanzania women, we have a target of 200 women each year in different regions. For the first phase, actually for the first year program, the Boost project will be undertaken at the Dar es Salaam region, Dar es Salaam city. So we are ready to occupy 200 students, actually from schools, from colleges, actually from all the sites of Dar es Salaam.
Furthermore, some of the training participants have promised to use their knowledge for the betterment of promoting the national economy, while asking other young people to participate in various entrepreneurship training sessions so that to gain more knowledge.
Training was basically excellent. We learned a lot, and we are very thankful for the Pink Foundation for for the knowledge they have given us.
Today, I attended this training session about entrepreneurship and gave us a deeper and greater knowledge about it, especially for females. It is a great platform for us to show our skills and what we have.
I'm expecting to achieve big than here, putting my dreams on action, putting my strategies on action in order to become a very successful person.
Former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Jakaya Kikwete, has asked the education stakeholders in the country to continue working together to improve the education system that will be in line with the changes in science and technology. He was launching the 3rd International Quality Education Conference organized by Tanzania Education Network.
That in the world we live in today, 240 million children and young people are out of school globally. At that time it was 260 million, now the number has come down to 240 million. Unfortunately, 100 million of those are in Africa.
On the other hand, Ochola Wayoga, TENMET National Coordinator, has identified the goal of this 3-day international meeting in this country, while Faraja Nyalandu, board chairperson of TENMET, explained the importance of transforming the education system in Tanzania using technology methods.
Done for Africa to upload itself in this race where artificial intelligence, digitization, technology advancement, fintech, and the future of work and productivity is defined and positioned by the 4th Industrial Revolution.
As always, this conference is aimed to seek collective sustainable solutions and generate best practices and build education systems that will not only govern practices for the civil society, but also govern practices for the policy makers.
Lesotho, Rwanda, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe are among the countries participating in this meeting with the theme Rethinking Education Systems in the 4th Industrial Revolution, which is being held in this country from November 26th to November 29th, 2023. More than $4 million have been allocated to young innovative entrepreneurs who are capable of writing bar-up business proposals. More than 100 applications are expected to be submitted in the upcoming competitions for innovative entrepreneurs. And here's Executive Director of ANZA Entrepreneurs, a company engaged in building the capacity of young entrepreneurs, elaborates more. Furthermore, the Director General of the ICT Commission, Dr. Nkunduwe Mwasaga, urged young entrepreneurs to seize opportunities so that they support themselves economically. Artists have been urged to utilize the opportunities available in the arts to improve themselves economically and promote African culture around the world, as art is an important profession like any other profession. Speaking at the art exhibition known as the Heart Made of Stones in Dar es Salaam, the organizer of the exhibition, Undare Mtaki, says there is still a need to raise awareness in artistic works, and this greatest goal is to promote Tanzanian art.
My vision as an artist is to change the Tanzanian art scene. We are lagging behind compared to the other nations. Yeah, so my goal, my vision is in 5 years the art scene in Tanzania to change and people to value Tanzanian art as the way it's supposed to be valued.
Art has grown in the country, and we are hoping it's going to grow further and go international as well.
Just about commerce, it's not just about business, it's about expanding the society at large. And so for all artists who are struggling on this decision of whether to embrace their art, I would say if you have a talent, make use of that talent. It is just as important as being a doctor or a lawyer.
The Heart Made of Stones exhibition has been held in Dar es Salaam City with the objective of ensuring surrounding environment is a safe place to live. Before we wind up our local news tonight, let us now have a look at our today's exchange rates according to the Bank of Tanzania, BOT. Don't miss TBC News every weekday to know all the latest in exchange rates, and time now for all latest in international news. And here is international news compiled by Dorothy Murray and read to you by Kanki Mwegomole.
Sierra Leone has lifted an indefinite nationwide curfew imposed on Sunday after armed men attacked a military barrack and prisons in Freetown. A new night curfew will begin every day until notice. Addressing the nation, President Julius Maada Bio says most of the leaders of Sunday's unrest had been arrested.
Most of the leaders have been arrested. Security operations and investigations are ongoing. We will ensure that those responsible are held accountable through due process.
He says calm has been restored, describing the events as an attack on democracy, but did not name the perpetrators or speak of an attempted coup. President Bio was re-elected in June, but in August, some military officers were arrested, accused of plotting a coup against him. President William Ruto of Kenya has chaired an emergency El Niño response meeting with his cabinet at State House, Nairobi. This comes in the wake of nationwide floods which have claimed lives, displaced families, and destroyed property. So far, over 70 lives had been lost, while over 80,000 households have been displaced across 33 affected counties. Emergency response teams, including Red Cross, have warned that the numbers are set to increase and more rivers will swell if the heavy rains continue to pour. Evacuation efforts from flood-prone areas have also taken course, as Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua says the national government is working to deploy helicopters to rescue those stranded and coordinate aid to those in need of humanitarian aid.
That was international news. Sports news up next. And in sports news, Tanzania women champion JKT Queens is among 6 teams that will contest for Best Women African Club of the Year's award. JKT Queens will face stiff competition from other big African teams such as Ampem Dakora of Ghana, ASFA and SC Casablanca of Morocco, and African women champion Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa. No coach or player from JKT Queens has reached the final stage of the African Player and Coach of the Year award. JKT Queens joined Tanzania Premier defending champion Young African to contest for the Best African Club of the Year award, which will be provided in Marrakesh, Morocco on December 11th this year. Tanzanians have been urged to show up in numbers for the Peace Walk Marathon aimed to maintain peace and love and strengthen the health of the participants. The Tanzania Reconciliation of Peace Director Dr. Athmani Rashid and other leaders of the community have urged Tanzanians to use the walk to support efforts to maintain peace in the country.
And to run with us, because in exercising, you build your health, but also you, through JMAT, you bring solidarity, peace, reconciliation, and you reinforce the 4R of Madam President Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan: reconciliation, reform, resilience, and rebuild.
The Peace Walk Marathon will be held on the 2nd of December 2023 in Dar es Salaam, and Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa will be the guest of honor. Well, dear viewers, and that is the end of our news bulletin for tonight. Don't miss our Kiswahili news bulletin at 11 p.m. My name is Agnes Tuniga, and thank you very much for watching. Good night.
Wa sikukuu, TBC inarudisha shukrani kwa wateja wake kwa ofa bab kubwa. Tangaza biashara yako kupitia TBC One, TBC Taifa na TBC FM. Upate matangazo mawili bure. TBC 2, mitandao yetu ya YouTube na Facebook. Pia tunatoa punguzo la 20% kwa vipindi, matangazo kwenye habari ya Kiingereza, matangazo mbashara, matangazo ya shule, vyuo, bango na graphics. Ofa hii itaanza Novemba